Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. And today we are on episode 60, believe it or not, episode 60. So, reclaiming identity and building legacy, Raman's digital journey. And our guest today is Raman K Kular. So, she will be joining us in a few minutes. But before we dive into our topic, let me introduce myself. Sorry. My name is Sandy. Just give me a sec. My name is Sandy. I'm losing my voice, sorry. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. I also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into my website that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and I'll be sending you the link to watch the webinar. Our webinars is every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into my website, you will receive a link that will contain an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Tuesday. So you can register for either one or for both. And the second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, I also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, so what I'm going to find out on the webinar? So on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out, if you want to catch tonight's live webinar, let's find out who are the hosts and panelists for tonight's live webinar. Okay, so our host for tonight is Caroline. She's a hospital discharge navigator. Our first panelist, we have Tashi, a stay-at-home mom. We have Marika, an R&B host. We have Maria, a retired nurse educator. We have Soon, an online business owner. We have Mary Saini, a retired senior corporate executive. We have Jacqueline, a registered nurse. And we have Irene, an online business owner. So as you see, we have all different walks of life, but they all have something in common. And that is that, they decided to take that leap of faith to change their lives and their families' lives. So if you're catching tonight's live webinar, the live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And if you cannot make it to tonight's live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay, and our replay has subtitles in several languages. Okay, so let's come back here and let's get back to our topic. So, like we mentioned, we are on episode 60, and our topic today is reclaiming identity and building legacy, Raman's digital journey. So, our guest is Raman K Kular. Sorry, I'm losing my voice right now. So, before I bring my guest in, let me introduce her to you guys. Okay, so I'm so excited to welcome today's guest, Raman K Kular. She's been living in Canada for the past 25 years and is a proud single mother of 3 beautiful children. Raman has been on her digital business journey for 3.5 years and is now a dedicated stay at home mom, building her business around her family life. As a business owner and mentor, she's creating freedom, flexibility, and impact, and providing that with faith and determination, anything is possible. So get ready to be inspired by her incredible journey. So let's bring Raman to the studio. Hi, Raman. Thank you for coming.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you so much that you inviting me on your page.
Oh, my pleasure is mine to have you here. Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
know I did a little bit of introduction about you, but is there anything else that you want to add to what I said?
No, you did very well, actually. So
Okay.
let's add a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, so hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, Chasrikal ji, wherever you are watching us or watching live or a replay. As Sandy told, just introduce myself to you. Like I'm a single mother of three beautiful kids, and I started this business 3.5 years ago. And the other thing I just want to mention, like I did many jobs, like as you all doing right now. I did two times, like three jobs continuously, like 4 or 5 months. I did it 4 or 5 months, and then I stopped it, and then I did the next year. So while I was doing those three jobs and doing my house chores, everything, and it still was not enough for me and for my family, especially when you have a three kid and you're a single parent and the kids growing day by day, and of course they're going to go to the university stuff, right? So, and I feel I didn't have any saving for that too. So that was my reason I joined this business. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
okay, so let's dive in into our questions.
Mhm.
Okay, so first question for you. Raman, you have shared that after arriving in Canada and taking on multiple responsibilities, you feel you felt like you lost a part of your identity. So what was the turning point that made you realize it was time to reclaim your life through this digital business?
Yes, there was the many moments in my life when I feel like this is it, my life, like work, work, work all the time, no time for my kids and no time for myself either. So I really, really break down my, I feel myself is break down when I got my separation. It was like almost 11 years ago. And I was doing the same thing before too, but and then that time, oh, now I have to do like kind of 200% for my kids, like father responsibility and my responsibility as a mother too, right? And also my parents was here. They were well settled, they were fine, they were doing their own things, they were like in their own house. But and then time went past, and then my mom was really sick. So past almost, yeah, 2 years. It's been 2 years. She's sick, and right now she's 24/7 on the bed, can't move around anything. So I have to be there 24/7 for her too. And I'm only the child for my mom, dad. So, and my dad passed away in 2016. That was the second moment when I felt like this is it. What am I gonna do? Like, even though they were not like supporting me as a financially, but that my dad was there, that was the big support for me, right? For me, it's not like the help. I don't get like the money wise. I don't take that because I can do work. I have hands, my body. God gave me that beautiful gift, right? But then that time I say, really, how am I gonna do? Like he was always support me like emotionally,
Mhm.
always hug me, give me lots of love, and then I miss that many times in my life, right? And then when my mom got sick, that was my really weak point as well. And then, but then I thought, like, how am I gonna do if I didn't find this opportunity before? Like, I found this opportunity in 2022, uh, in December, 2021 in December, and I actually was in the business in 2022 in a January. So when my mom was in the hospitalized, and then I realized God showed me this opportunity for the reason, right? Because I was always regretting. After doing the long shifts, I got many health issues, and I can't go outside in the winter time, especially, and can't do any work. So everybody know if we don't do any job, so no money,
Mhm.
can't do anything. We will be hungry and done, right? So I never imagined that life. But then when my mom hospitalized, after 1 week later, I just smiled and say, and then thinking, oh, God showed me this digital business opportunity because He knew before what's coming for me. I will be felt part of my life right here and there, right? So how am I gonna manage? But it's many times in my life when I feel like my life just work, that's all, nothing enjoyment, nothing. I don't have a time for my kids, even though I was making food for my kids, and they every time they warm up food in the microwave, at that thing was hurting for me in my side, and always feeling guilty about it. I am their mom, I supposed to give them fresh food, then they will be stay healthy, right? So yeah, this is was the weak point, sorry. It's I just so yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And I think a lot of people might relate to you. I relate to you because I am also here, the only child. I have a brother and sister, but they live in the U.S. So in Canada, it's only my parents and I.
Yeah.
um so I do relate with what you're saying, and I think one of the things that sometimes we carry away when we work in focusing on work is that we miss those moments, to be sharing with our loved ones, for example, for you to be sharing with your kids, to be sharing with your parents.
Yes.
uh so for me, I it was, to be able to spend time with my family. Like I saw myself, when my brother used to live here,
Yes.
how I was always missing those birthdays from my nephews and my
Yes.
nieces. Or sometimes, I will arrive late and they were just waiting for me.
Yeah.
So it really, you didn't have those times. And, when we look back, the past, it's gone. You
It's
cannot go back to the past.
yeah.
So the only thing that you can do is live those in the moment, in the present. And
Yes.
that's something that many times we neglect
Yes.
to live, because we always tend to focus on the future, and we tend to live in the future and forget about the present, which is the most important.
Yes.
So I do relate to you because I do have Asian parents, and for me, like I was working in the movie industry, and my hours are long, like 12 hours per day, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And when my parents used to work, I didn't see them until the weekend. And because sometimes, either they will leave early or I will leave after and they're already gone. But by the time I come back, they were sleeping, because I have to wake up early.
Yes.
So we didn't saw each other for, until the weekend. And sometimes, like maybe like after later on the day, because sometimes I will be finishing working like early in the morning of Saturday.
Yes. Yes.
So then I go back to bed because I needed to sleep. So yeah, so that was really missing those precious moments with your loved ones. Um,
I just want to add a little bit more into it, if you don't mind.
mhm,
Yes, yeah. The you mentioned like over the weekend, so now it's the picture came into my mind, front of my eyes. Yeah, when I was ready go to work over the weekend, my kids always said to me, "Mom, don't go today. Take a day off." Even they were like little, right? So I always said, "No, I'll be back very soon." The soon is like 8 hour shift,
yeah.
and then plus the traveling time, right? So I prepare everything in the morning. They were they were like my mother-in-law was helping them, but still, as a mother, I was not there, right?
Hmm.
So and then I was the one like one time I really feel like low, and then I was doing two jobs that time, and then I always feeling guilty like my kids warming up food in the microwave and I'm not giving them that much time I supposed to as a mother. And then I just pray to God. I say I just need like it's something like it good, then I can spend time with my kids and I can take care of myself as well. Then I could spend more time with my mom because she was alone, right?
Hmm.
And so, yeah, so one day God listened my prayer. I was on my lunch break and I just opened up the Instagram. and you won't believe it. The first post was my coach video. I just I I don't remember I listened the whole video or not. I just saw like a few seconds. That's a Punjabi lady. She's telling her own story, how she managed her house, responsibility, expenses, everything working from home. And the smile came on my face right away, right? So, and then I just send message, get the information. She guided me very well, step by step. So that my one decision, say yes to this digital opportunity, has changed my life in very good way.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think, it has changed to so many people's life, different ways, like it has touched like for me, like I was looking for an opportunity 5 years ago before I found this online opportunity. That's
Yeah.
when I started to reflect my life, the way that I was missing those moments. I was working long hours. I was trading money for hours,
Hmm.
you know. And then I needed to take care of my health too,
Yes.
because on you don't feel it until later, because
Yeah.
all those accumulation of not sleeping enough
Yeah.
and not, like all the different shifts, because I didn't have a specific time, like because it depends on the shooting. Like sometimes we'll be shooting during the day, sometimes we'll be shooting at night,
Hmm.
so my hours vary. So I didn't see myself working until 67 years old, those
Yes.
hours.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned, I'm the only child here in Canada with them, so I want to be able to enjoy them now that they're independent,
That's true.
but also I want to be there when they're gonna need me, when I need to take care of them. So if I continue working in my industry, I wasn't going to be able to do that. So I
Yeah.
needed to find something, that will allow me to build that financial stability, will allow me to give me that flexibility to be able to spend time with them,
Yeah.
be able to take care of my health, And I was looking at portability of business because they also love to go. I love to travel, and they also love to go back to Panama.
Yeah.
And if I was looking for a job on a business, that will allow me to go with me wherever I go. So I don't have to stay in one location. So
Yes.
when I found this online business opportunity through a setback in my industry, it actually that setback, it turned out to be a blessing for me, because it's
Yes.
what I found, what I was asking, 5 years ago, but I kept working. And,
Yes.
like this moment made me to really, push hard to look into something.
Yeah.
And to, I was able to find it again, like it was an ad, but this one was on YouTube.
Hmm.
And the thing is that um, I already started, like I found another business. I was doing that business, and I was going to go further on that business when this ad popped up. And when I saw the ad, it checked all the boxes that I was looking for. So when I compared the other business and this one, I say, okay, bye to the other one. And then I went into this one.
That's true.
So yeah, this one really, sometimes you have that aha moment
Yes.
made you reflect,
That.
because you're in a crossroad. You gotta make a decision. What are you gonna do, with the rest of your life? So, but for those who are watching us, if you're not on that crossroad, uh, but you've been thinking, like me, 5 years before I found this online business opportunity, um, reflect on your life and see what is important in your life. What are the things that you want to change, because the film industry was my dream job, but you got to a point in life where you want more, something different, like your dreams change,
Hey, that's true.
um, and my dream was, like I did it for so many years. I was young, I had the energy, but now, I wanted to live a different kind of lifestyle where I can really enjoy my life,
Hmm.
and at the same time, making that building that financial stability,
Hmm.
um, and have that flexibility. So yeah, so if you're watching us and you're watching this video, maybe this is a sign for you. So
Yeah.
just if you're not sure yet, maybe just reflect on your life where would you see like 3 years or 5 years from now? Are you gonna be in the same location, same place? Nothing has changed.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you need something different, something that you can build on the side, and eventually it will help you to build the kind of lifestyle that you are dreaming of. So I just wanted to leave it there. Okay, so let's go to the second question for you. All right, so you've been in this business for over 3 years now and often talk about the powerful relationship you have built, including finally meeting your coach in person. So,
Mm-hmm.
how has the community support impacted your personal growth and journey as a single mom?
Yeah, that's really good question. Yeah, the day I start my business, and since I saw her video from the first day, I from that day I always wanted to meet her in personally. I never told her before, but then we talk more and more day by day, right? So months and now years. So one day I finally said, I want to meet you in personally, right? So because I get the positivity from my coach, from my mentor, and then our whole digital community. Like we have more than 2,100 people, right, in our group. Since I joined this business is now almost 3.5 year, and it's not like only the Punjabi community I'm talking about. Talking about the everybody, like the other communities too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just if I'm stuck somewhere, I always send a message in our messenger group. There, whoever is available, right way I get the answer, right? So now it's I'm talking that's about the business, right? And then like I'm stuck somewhere, I need help regarding the business, but then like I have we have built a very beautiful relationship in person. like as I said, I'm a single parent of parents. I'm a single kid, but now I'm feeling I have many sisters, many brothers, and then I'm so feel so proud about it. And then so when this moment I saw my coach almost 3 weeks ago, that was the moment I like wow. And I always like to give surprise to other person, like even my kids. I never tell them, are we gonna celebrate your birthday or something, anything, any occasion comes, I just do like this as a surprise. That smile is, it's diamond for me. When the person smile, that moment is diamond for me. It's everything for me. So that coach is in my life. Her, I can say like her importance in my life, like as a God, because God showed me her video front of me, and
Mm-hmm.
through her I get this opportunity, right? If she was not on the social media, if she didn't post that video, so I was still in the same position that I used to be before, right? Doing 2 to 3 jobs, same struggle, always depressed. So maybe I had more health issues. So now, after this business, I get my personal growth, I get my confidence level up. And like before, like if somebody said, Raman, you have to sit here, I won't ask them why. Can I sit over there? I never ask. I just sit. If the person said you have to stand up, I have stand up. I was that kind of person. And now I'm changed. It's not the bad way change. Change is a good way because I'm always smiling, always happy. It's like totally changed. Now I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's more than 2 months, which this was my like for me it was the dream. When am I gonna stay at home mom as a like free, not doing the job, not having headache about the alarm clock, right? So that kind of stuff. Now I'm a mind free. Whenever I want woke up, I woke up. Whenever I want to anything, go somewhere. Like I missed many, many uh good moments in my life. Like as like we have all have a relatives, right? I
Mm-hmm.
miss many functions like wedding stuff, everything. And then now I start enjoy my life because of this business. So like there are many ladies, many men even struggling over there, maybe single parent or maybe you're actually couple parent and a new immigrant, anything. You can join our business. It's this business will change your life in a better way. I now I enjoy my life. I love crafting. I love cooking. I do that stuff. I walk every day, and I have lots of time for myself and for my kids. I always present for my kids and my mom. So, and thanks to God and to my coach, and thank you who made this system for us. The beautiful, amazing system. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, you share a lot of nuggets, starting with the way that you are here today, because you saw that ad of your mentor.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like sometimes, we are afraid to share our story,
Yes.
and we forget that through our story we get to inspire other people.
Mm.
In that case, you got inspired by her story, and like you mentioned, if she wouldn't share her story,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be here where you are. You will
That's
still be struggling, and that's the thing that, we have to share. That's why we are here sharing, because a lot of people, they don't know that, we have options now
yes.
thanks to this digital era.
Mhm.
Something that, in the past our parents didn't have that option, but we do now.
Yes,
So you can create a better lifestyle, that where, while building that financial stability, you can still be fully present for your kids, and really enjoying life, enjoying that balance, of having your business, if you're working, and then having time for your family.
yeah,
But really, we have to share a story, and I love that you say that, because, because of her story, you are here today, and you are able to get out of those struggles that you were before. uh,
yes.
so
And
thank you for
yeah,
sharing.
sorry, just want to add one more thing. It's
Mhm.
always left something because so much thing to say, right? Um, how I met to my coach, we like one of our business partner. I never met her before. Even I didn't know somebody is live in Oliver in a BC. So I went to the webinar. We are working together in a team, right? So she started business last year, I think in October or November. So one day she messaged me, "Can I talk to you?" I say yes, and then she said, "Can I call you?" I said yes, and then we talk over the phone, and then she invited me to her son's wedding. So that moment for me, wow, like I didn't get that much happiness in my past life, right? So that moment was for me like, wow, it's really respectful for me, right? So
Mhm.
she showed that much respect. I went there, and we had a little bit time because she was busy, her son's wedding, right? So I never see that the Oliver, that city or the place. I love that area. I love their family. And then we did live on our pages, and she was amazing person. She is amazing person. Very nice, kind, respectful. Their whole family. So these kind of relationships is really matter for me. It's
Mhm.
very close to my heart because we in since I joined this business, I feel this is the life I always want.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always like to talk to people, learn about them, their culture. I'm a Punjabi girl. I'm not gonna talk anybody. I'm not like that kind of person. I'm just like to talk with everybody, and my nature is pass smile to the other person. That's all.
Mhm. Thank
So
you.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah,
Yeah. The other thing that you talk about, how his business, as has able to change your life in many ways, and
Yes.
that's one of the things that when we come to this business, we always think on the financial part of it. But
Yes.
once we are inside, we realize, there's so much more than that,
Yes.
like you mentioned, you were able to build your self-confidence.
Yes.
And I think a lot of us, when we start this journey, we have a very low self-confidence, but with this business, we start building that self-confidence. We
Yes.
start working on our mindset, having some self-development, because, we're learning new skills, new knowledge. Um, we also, start, taking risks, like getting out of our comfort zone and
Yes.
do things different,
Yeah.
be more open-minded to be able to see opportunities in front of us instead of challenges or setbacks,
That's true.
lessons instead of, failures.
Hmm.
Uh, so really, the impact that, this business does to you is amazing. It's like a journey that it takes you, and you're finding yourself, because there's members of our community who have found things that, they thought they couldn't do, and now they're doing it, or
Yes.
they found things that they didn't know that they love, and now they do,
That's true.
so it's really, um a very beautiful journey. And then, like you mentioned, we have that global online community support, that is always there, and what I love about this global online community is that, we uplift each other.
Yes.
We don't compete with each other. We uplift each other. We help each other. We share knowledge.
Yes.
Um, we motivate each other.
Yes.
We help each other, when we feel down, because, this journey is not easy. We
Yes.
have our moments of ups and downs. But when you're feeling down, they understand, because everyone's journeys, everyone joins, in a different
Yes.
time, right? So some people are ahead of us, and they have been in our shoes before, so they understand what we're going through, so
Yes.
they're able to help you listen to what you're going through, because you need to let those feelings out, but at the same time, be able to help you
Mhm.
bounce back so you can continue your journey. So
Yeah.
that's the kind of support that really help you to be able to succeed in this
Yes.
business.
Hmm.
uh, so you are growing as a person, you're not staying
That's
stagnant, like, and that's something that in our jobs, it gets to a point where you're stagnant, you don't keep growing,
yes.
because there's no more where to go.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, yeah, when, like, in my industry, I found a moment that I needed something else, because I wanted to keep growing. I love to learn.
Yeah.
Uh, and then I wanted to make an impact. So with this community, we're able to make that impact by helping others, and
Yeah.
also, as a community, we also help back to the community.
That's
So we do have, in within our community, like, we help back, to provide, food to the kids, or, um, there's other things that we have in our community where we get together, and then we help back to provide, for those in need. So
yeah.
that's the beauty of the community, and that's how, this community made an impact in your personal growth, and also in your journey.
Yeah.
uh, that you're doing. So we do have a comment from Frank Fada. So thank you, Frank Fada,
Yeah.
for highlighting this live. Thank you so much, and for watching it. We also have some like emoji from him, Frank Fada, and also a love heart by Drip Avali. So thank you so much for those heart and like emojis.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so third question for you. So, from time flexibility to confidence and legacy building, you mentioned many priceless benefits beyond just money. What would you say has been the most meaningful transformation you have experienced since starting this business?
Yeah. Money is. I know we need money to live, but the money can buy our happiness. And money, which time is gone, that is gone. Money can't buy that time for us again, right? So my main reason was to start this business. I wanted always time flexibility, then I can enjoy with my kids and also I can take care of myself, then I can take care them properly, right? For my mom too. So that was the main reason for my, because when we're doing the jobs, we will have the money. It won't be the enough or it won't be the more. Then we can go back to our hometown every year, spend money, enjoy with our relatives, right? I I have been in Canada. It's more than 25 years. I hardly went to India only 3 times.
Mhm.
So one time, actually 4 times. 2 time was, it wasn't like the fun trips. It was just sad trips, and then one was the funniest, like happy ones. But then because the reason was why I didn't go there, because I never had enough money, and then always the all responsibilities, right? So now I can dream about it, like I can go every year to India, and I can meet my relatives who are very close to my heart, and also I can travel with my kid wherever we want to go, because this business is actually in our pocket, like we were doing from our phone. Wherever we are, we always get the Wi-Fi connection or internet connection, right? So that was the main, I liked it. And then, yeah, then the community is amazing. uh, Building relationship with day by day with every new person, I really like that. And also there's lots of things to say, but I don't want to say too much. I already started out too long this life, but this business has changed my life in a better way, and then many others, 200, more than 200,000 people. So, and then our company is 51-year old, which we had convention couple days ago, right? So
Yes.
I was so excited about it, but some reason I couldn't go there. I watch all the live stuff and like I just smile all 3 days. So it was more powerful. I get more motivation. So yeah, I'm just learning day by day. And the other thing was I really liked it that whatever I'm gaining the information, knowledge from our business, that we can share with our other people, right? Our community. Whoever looking for the side hustle, plan B, they want like extra source of income. So this opportunity is for everybody actually. So this is it. My message is just check the opportunity. The first step is totally free. You don't need to worry about it. If you're thinking your email address is connected to the school or your work related, you can create your new email. Then you can give it to us. Then whatever the emails you get from our side, it will be in specific in that email address, right? So our motive is just get the information. Why we are sharing our personal stories, the my personal reason is I share my story now with everyone, because whatever the situations I have been through, it might be you not, it might be you are, something it might be relate to you. So if you watching our video one time, second time, third time, so that's God giving you showing you the path you had to go on that. So, yeah, this is it. I hope this is it's the right answer for your question.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes,
Welcome.
I love the fact that you say, well, like like one of the things I mentioned before, like we tend to work for money,
Yeah.
okay, but what we should do is, have money work for us. Yes, money is not important, but money makes things possible for us to have that kind of lifestyle that we want.
Yes.
um so but the key here is to have the money work for us and not us to be working for money, because like I said, before I was trading my time, to be able to have money.
Yeah.
But I was missing those time with my family, because I was working 12 hours, and that's not counting the time that it taking me to travel to my work and come back. So you want to make sure that money works for you. And how does that work with this online business opportunity?
Yes,
Allows you to have that because of the automated system that we have that works behind the scenes. So
that's true.
that's why we're able to take this business with us wherever we go, and the business still working for us.
Hmm.
um, the other thing that you mentioned there, is that the the community has helped you, and it has grown. And we, like, for example, we just had an event in Chula Vista,
Yes.
San Diego,
Hmm.
where we were celebrating the 51st anniversary of one of our main vendors in our community.
Hmm.
um, so yeah, so it's a nice event because we get to meet from online to offline, and
Yes.
get to see everyone's together, and in person. And it's
Yes.
a nice feeling, like people travel from all over the world
Yes.
to this location, and then we get to meet and share each other, so, and
Yes.
learning together, because at the same time we are learning,
Yeah.
besides enjoying the time. So
That's true.
um so yeah, it's a very important thing, to be able uh to think about it, to reflect about our lives, to see what is important in your life, weight between your job and what are the things that are important in your life. To many of us, two things are important. That for me, for example, what I value the most is my family and my
Mhm.
health.
Yeah.
Those are the two important that are non-negotiable
That's true.
to me. Family is important to me, and my health, taking care of my health,
Yeah.
because you can have all the money you want, but if you don't have good health, what is the money worth for?
That's true.
So you really have to take care of your health. It's very important.
Yeah, that's true.
And so yeah, so we hope so that you got inspired with Raman's story. If you are watching us, or you're catching up just the last part of this live, make sure that you watch it from the beginning, and then hopefully you get inspired with what we shared today here. Raman's story and her journey. What has she's achieved through this online business? What were the reasons behind she started this journey. So um I hope so that you can relate to her story, of what she shared, because we are in this world, and many times we forget to pause and to reflect, and to really think about what is important in our lives, to be present for our loved ones, to create those memories now.
Yeah.
We tend to always live in the future, but then we forget the now, the present.
That's. I just
And
want to add one more thing. If
Mhm.
say, sorry, I cut you in middle. Yeah, the like whoever is watching us or live or a replay, I just want to say, like, think about your life when you were a child, when you were a kid, your parents. I agree the time was different. When I was in India, I was unmarried. I was going to school stuff, everything. My mother was always there for me, right? My dad was working. I know, I understand. But then my mom was always for me there. One parent was there for me, teach me the good things, show me the right paths, everything, right? So now, some people gonna say we are in foreign countries. I agree, but then still we have to think about our kids' feelings as well.
Mhm.
So I saw myself when something I was not giving them the full time, which is I supposed to be. I always put myself into their place. If I was in that position, how I was feeling that time, right? So if I, when I was young, if I, my mom was working, I was alone. There's no like mental growth, anything, no, no bonds, special bonds with our relatives and stuff, right? So I will be just quiet person just in this space only, right? So since I joined this business, that space is open more for me, even because I'm giving more time to my kids. I have lots of time, so now my boundaries is different. So because in the better way. So as a parents, our responsibility give more time to our kids, then we can show them a right paths, give them those values, which values our parents give it to us. Our kids feelings is do matter for us, we need to understand that. So I didn't know how is there like possibility then I can work online, work from home, then I can earn and I get the so many benefit of it. I didn't know anything. I started from zero knowledge. If I can do it, you can do that too. So if you're parent, single parent, or new immigrant, anything, everybody can do that. So don't hesitate. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So we hope so that you really enjoy this life, and you really learn, and we were able to see show you, there are options out there for you, where you can change your life and your family's life. So
Yes.
if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, here are three ways that you can do that. So either one, you can put more info in the comments, or
Mm-hmm.
two, you can send us a private message, or three, you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar, which we have one tonight,
Yes.
5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So
Yes.
when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just
Yeah.
in case you cannot attend the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
In addition to that, you're probably wondering, okay, but what am I going to find out on that webinar? So on that webinar, you're going to learn how an online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, so there you go. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. And for those catching the replay, thank you so much. To
Yeah.
our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. If you are watching us from Facebook and you are not following us, you can follow me here, and you
Yeah.
can follow Raman Kular, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's
and
true.
then if you're watching us from YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to the channel and
Yeah.
press that notification bell to get notified when we post new content and
Yeah.
when we are going live. So that way, you keep learning more about this online business opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
and get to know, when we put new content and when we are going live. So that way, uh, when the time is ready, when you feel ready, and you want to learn more about this online opportunity and take action, then we'll be here for you to guide you along the way. So,
That's true.
saying that, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed Wednesday for those who are on Wednesday, and a
Mm-hmm.
happy and blessed rest of the week for everyone.
That's
We do have one more comment, one more like emoji. It's a heart emoji from Melissa Mutoni Juru. So thank you, Melissa. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your heart emoji. Um, so yeah, so thank you everyone for being here with us today. And stay tuned for tomorrow for another guest and
true.
another topic.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you to our guest today, Raman, for taking some time of her day today to sharing your journey and your experience in this online business
Yeah,
uh,
you're welcome.
journey.
Thank you so much, everybody, and God bless you all. So just stay positive, stay healthy, take action today for making your future better for your family and for yourself. Yeah. Thank Thank you. God bless you. Thank you,
Thank
Sandy.
you. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. God bless you all, and until the next episode. Bye everyone.